everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Michael of Planner Time with Michael. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. And I sincerely hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to do a haul from Hobby Lobby. Now, it's a massive haul. I just went Friday, September 7th? No, what is today? 5th? I think Friday the 5th, because I think today's the 7th, which is Sunday. And I finally see some of these clearance items that other people have been posting, so I was very excited. I was going to attempt to film a short where I just started, panning across, but I was so excited to see these I couldn't. I just had to start putting them in my cart. Plus, it was Friday after work, so I was tired. So, okay, quit yammering, Michael, and let's go. So, I think I said I might have to break this up into two parts. I don't know. First, in the Paper Studio section, they had these two tassels, and they were 87 cents from $3.49, so I grabbed two. I think these are cool. These are pretty. Normally, they're lighter than, because usually when I do junk journals, they're very vintage or grungy or dark, but maybe I can make one, using these colors, because these are pretty. So I got two of those tassels, 87 cents each. I saw this washi tape. This was, and I have some more. I didn't buy a whole lot of washi tape because I really don't use it as much, but I really like this one. I thought this one maybe even for a road scene, like at the bottom of a page. I don't know, but I thought this was cute. So this was 74 cents. So I picked that up. Then, y'all, the Tim Holtz, some of the Tim Holtz at my store, I could not believe it was marked down. That never, ever happens. But I thought, ooh, so I'm just going to grab. So these are the hinge clips. You get 15, and these were $2.24. I don't really use these much, so I thought I just got one, I believe. So, but like in a journal, I think this would be cool, or to like clip on a journal or even glue down the back of it. I don't know. Just, I thought this would be good to have. So for $2.24, I thought that was good. Half price. Then I know there's more Tim Holtz, but I just kind of put stuff up here, so I'm going to, it's going to be in a random order. 62 cents for this Daisy Punch. So I thought that was cute. 62 cents, really good price. So I got that. Then I got this Velvet Ribbon, 87 cents. I think I only got one of these because I don't use it a whole lot. They had more, but I just picked up the one because, like I said, I don't use it a whole lot. So if I find myself using it more, then the next time, because I'm sure at another point it'll go on clearance, then I will get more. So we have that. We have these cute mushroom adhesive gems. Aren't those pretty? 74 cents. I really like the way they shimmer. So I think I got just one of these. I may have gotten two. I don't know. But I think just one. You're going to see some duplicates because, like I said, I'm just pulling them out randomly. This set of adhesive gems, 74 cents. Probably should have bought two, but I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. I mean, you could just cut these out into those squares and use them. You could probably cut them out, individually. So, but like for a border or just like, a hit of them on somewhere. I don't know. Just thought they would be good to have. Then they had these clothespins. These are the really small ones. These were 49 cents, and they are in black. And you get 20 pieces in each. Again, 49 cents, so 50 cents. So over half off. And, yeah, I thought these would be good to have. These would be nice to have. Sometimes at school, I use the bigger ones, and I will glue these on to the back wall, and I will use that to hang student work. But these would be too small for that. But anyway, I'm keep yakking. Then I saw these red ones, these clothespins. They're a little bit bigger than this, but they're still not the full size. And these were 74 cents. So I grabbed one of these. You get 30 in there. I really like that color. Okay, moving along. They had these. It says Belly Bands A7. It was 74 cents. I kind of want to, I'm scared to open this because I'm scared I'm never going to get it back in that package. But I want to see what this is. So Is this, I think that's a sticker piece, maybe? I'm assuming. I've never used these. Yeah, that's sticky. So I guess you would just, what? Stick it down like that? So I could stick it down like that and then put like floral elements. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use this, so that's why I only bought the one. So if you've ever used these, let me know. But yeah, those, I saw that. I hadn't seen these before, unless they were there and I just never paid attention to it, because this isn't, you know, something I would normally buy. Okay, so 74 cents. Then they had some of these adhesive gems. They had this disco ball, 49 cents. I only got one of these, I believe, because I don't even know what I'm going to use this for. But, you know, I'm thinking like in my planner, maybe on the inside cover or even on the outside, or making my own cover. I thought this was really pretty, like this flower. I really like the colors in it. That background kind of glitters, so that was 49 cents. I picked up, I thought I got two of these. Oh, yeah. I got another one of these, so I have two of these for 49 cents. But these stars, maybe it's in another bag, or maybe it's buried somewhere. I don't know. Oh, no, here it is. So I picked up two of those stars, 49 cents each. I think these are really pretty. So I got those two. I got, I believe, one of the moon, or did I get two? I believe one. I may have gotten two, but I really like the way that looks. And then I saw this big old smiley face. How can you not? I mean, just, you have to. I mean, it's so pretty, and it's so, like, uplifting, and it, you know, kind of reminds me to smile. 49 cents. Then I believe I got two of these. These are these cute bumblebees, 62 cents. I do want to do a bee-themed journal sometime, so I will have to get all of my bee-related items together, but those were 62 cents. Those are really pretty. Then this mushroom, I thought that was cute. 49 cents for that guy. Really cute. Then they had this heart. Again, it looks, you know, I did buy one of each of a lot of these, but I didn't go crazy and buy several because I really don't know what I'm doing with them. But, you know, what I'm going to use them for. So that was 49 cents. Look at this cute penguin. Is he not just adorable? 62 cents. Like on a Christmas journal. Oh, he is adorbs. Then they had these flamingos. Again, I hadn't seen these before. They were probably there and I just never paid attention to them, but 62 cents for these. So I bought one of these. Really, really pretty. And these are the adhesive, so you just plop them down. Then I saw these big old hearts that I've seen everybody hauling. These were 87 cents, so I got three of these. They have a large size and then a smaller size that I picked up. So three of these, again, 87 cents each. And again, they are adhesive, so that makes them easy to work with. Just really, really pretty. Okay, so we have those three. Then I bought three of the smaller ones. And they are, I'm looking, looks like they have some different colors, like this purple and this blue. So, but these were 62 cents. And I bought three of those. I like these. These are really cute. And then I found one of these, like the stars and the moon. So this was 62 cents. So I got one of these. I think those are really pretty. Then, of course, I had to get these rainbows. Absolutely love the rainbows, like with the shooting star. Kind of reminds me of Reading Rainbow. Isn't that the one that would have that, like that shooting star, and it would have the rainbow go across back in the day? The commercial or whatever it was for it. Those were 62 cents each. Had to get them. Probably should have bought more, but, I mean, you get 10 pieces in each, so that's 30 pieces. Should be enough, right? But I love these. Y'all know I love rainbows and love my color. Then I found, what? I got three of these for 62 cents. These small adhesive gem stars. And I think these are really nice. They kind of, I don't want to say shimmer. What's the word I'm looking for? Like when you hold them a certain way, they kind of, I don't know. But 62 cents for these. Really, really like them. So So I am happy with those, y'all. Happy. And then let's keep her going. I saw these sticker patches, $1.62, the mushrooms. So I thought I would pick up a pack of these. Again, these are, to me, these are new, so I'm not sure why they're on clearance, but maybe they were there, and like I said, I just never noticed them, but yeah, $1.62. Then they had these adhesive gems. Aren't these pretty? Like the way they just shimmer and sparkle, and oh, love it. And again, this was 99 cents. Regular price $4, so, which I wouldn't pay $4 for these, but aren't they cute? Those are so pretty. And then I picked up one of these adhesive gems, 10 millimeter, 64 pieces, 87 cents. But just look how when you tilt them, I think they're gorgeous, just gorgeous. And using like as a border on like a decorative tag or just like a cluster of them somewhere in a journal, love them. Okay. Moving along, I looked at the stamps. I think this was the only one I bought. I wanted the one that everybody's showing. It has like the text in the background, and I think there's like a black splotch. I really want that one. They didn't have it there, but so I thought, you know what? Let's just get this one that they have. This was $1.24, and I really like this. I'm wondering if this is a layering one. I don't know, where you could layer this with that. I'm not sure. But, yeah, $1.24. Oh, American Crafts. So, yeah, they had that. Then they had these large paper clips, 74 cents. Sometimes I take these to work because, y'all, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but you know those regular size paper clips? To me, those are garbage. Can't stand them. I always use the jumbo ones. And now I'm getting to like these because, you know, when you have stacks of tests that you got to grade and each test is like 3 pages stapled together, that, you know, adds up when you have 18 plus kids. So I may take these in there. I just love these. I have several more, but now, you know, like I said, I like to use those for 74 cents. Then more Tim Holtz. I had to get these two. These are the tags. They're just the metal tags. Like they have words on them. Like what does it say? There is magic about you. Focus on the good. To the moon and back and whatnot. So I think these are going to be fun pieces of hardware to use. I hope the glare is not too bad. But yeah, $3.99. So basically half price. But like I said, his stuff never goes on clearance at my store. So when I saw it, I was beyond the moon. So we have that. Then more Tim Holtz. We have these double-sided sheets, the backgrounds, volume 4, $4.49. So again, half price. Let's open these and let's see what these are about. If I can find, okay, so it's right at the bottom. Let's open these. Let's see what this business is about. Again, anything Tim Holtz, I love. So I hope it's showing well on camera. So we have this. Oh, look at that. Is that not cool? I wonder if I could do it like this. Hopefully, again, it's showing. So we have like this. This is cool because you have that faint, you can see the writing, but faintly in the background. And then, oh, like a reward. Isn't this cool? Like his stuff, you could even fold this, make a journal out of it. These could even be your covers. Look at that. Just love it. The only thing with his stuff is I tend to hoard it. Like I buy it. Like, look at this. And I never use it because I'm afraid to use it. So I gotta start. I know Maggie with Sunset Crafts and More. Hi, Maggie, if you're watching. She does a lot of work. Like, she uses a lot of stuff like this from Tim Holtz. So I gotta take some cues from her, so to speak. So we have this. Look at that. Like, even this would be a good journal. For your front cover, your back cover. Oh, love it. So see, we have this. I think I'm going too slow. Okay, another ledger. You have like this background. Just, oh, gorgeousness. Like, look at this. Can we just, like, look at these. Just stunning. I think she did a project recently where she laminated, not this, but the collage. paper, I think it's called. What do you call that? Collage paper of this. So anyway, I got to keep going because look at this writing and just stunning. Like, look at that. It's just, oh, I'm in love. So how am I supposed to use this gorgeousness? Because then I won't have it anymore. Anyway, yeah. I think I have, I don't know if I have one of these. I have some of his paper when it would go on sale at, this is cool, at Joann's, but Joann's is not there anymore, so. And sometimes, occasionally, I find stuff on Amazon of his cheaper, but his stuff is very expensive, so. But I love it. I mean, just look at this. Like, oh, can we just? I mean, words can't even, for skill and amusement only. Like, I love this. You get that typewriter and this. So, you know what? This was what, $5, I think? What did we say? How much did we say this one? $4.49? Yes, please. If they had two, I would have bought them two. But they only had one of these. And how do I get this back in? All of his stuff wasn't on clearance. It was only the items that I bought, so I'm not sure, you know, how that works. But because all of that stuff, honestly, they used to have a larger Tim Holtz section when I first started going to Hobby Lobby. But through the years, through a few years, I mean, he's got a very small space there. There's not a lot, and I'm wondering if they're going to eventually clearance out all of it and get rid of it. I hope not, but I don't know why. Like Happy Planner, they got rid of totally. Are they getting rid of Tim Holtz? I hope not. Okay, speaking of Tim Holtz, we have these Photo Studio layers. This was $3.99. So let's take these out and let's take a look at this juicy goodness. I think I have this. I am not sure. So you get this. Are these? No, they're single-sided, which is fine. So you get all of these like ads. Just stunning. Like just love, love, love these. Hope you can see them. I'm trying not to go too slowly, but because I know, you know, people don't want to sit here all day and watch. But just so, and then we have some frames. Love these. I want to try making some frames of my own, like with paper scraps or whatnot. So just love these frames. Those will come in handy. Oh, we have a ton more. There's a lot in this set. I am very excited. So that is awesome. Okay, and then we have this. We keep going. Like, just look at all of these. There's a stamp set. I think it's called Adverts for like advertisements. I see on Amazon, but it's expensive and I really don't want to spend that much. So I keep checking to see if it ever goes on sale. So far it hasn't, but if it does, I'm hoping to snag that one. Okay, just look at all of these frames. Aren't they cool? You could even put these around these. You know, perfect fit. And there you go. Okay, so very, very happy with that one. And let's see if I can put this back together nicely. Look at that, y'all. Perfect. Then they had these 10-piece transparent things. I bought two of these. These were $2.99. So let's see. Well, you can see back here because these are transparent. So they're going to be harder to see. But you can see what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, you can see the pieces you get in there. So that was $2.99. Then we have these file cards 2. 12 pieces, $3.74. Now, these I haven't bought from him before because I figured I could make my own. Did I do that yet? No. But now that I have these, I will be able to make some. And because, like I said, it's very hard for me to use his stuff because I feel like I need to hoard it. So you have, what are these? Oh, so these are these envelopes. They're very thick, too. So we have 2 of those, 3 of those envelopes. Then we have these pockets. Okay, oh, these are nice. 1, 2, 3 of those pockets. Okay. Then we have like these where you put something in and it's got that hole there. You could even put a piece of acetate behind there. Might be kind of hard on here since this one is closed. I mean, I guess you could open that up, but you could leave it like that. So I'm assuming you get, what, 3 of those? Yep, 3 of each. And then we have this. Okay, so that's just like an accordion. That's cool. Even making like your own little journal out of this. Because I'm thinking, I wonder if you could have it like this, sew in a signature, but then you're going to miss this other side. So I'm not sure, but you get 3 of those. So that's a very nice pack for $3.74. So let's go ahead, let's put that back in there. Then we have this folio folders. This was $2.49. So these look like, yeah, they're just folders like this. And I do have his die. There's a die set that has one of these dies in it to make these folders. So, but that's really cool. So I have that, $2.49. Then I saw these, 62 cents, these adhesive gem strips. Absolutely love the colors in them. I thought they would be good for like a border. I'm sure you can cut this too, like right in between a line of those gems. So I don't think you have to use this whole piece as one. But really pretty, 62 cents. Love those colors. Then they had like this black and silver, same kind of deal, 62 cents. To use as borders or whatnot. You could probably cut 4 of them out. However you want to use them. You know, sky's the limit, right? But 62 cents. Then they had these die cuts from Paper Studio. They had another set. Okay, you can see these here. They had another set. To me, I don't think I would have used that one. I originally had it in my cart, but I took it out because I really liked this one better. And I thought, yeah, they're only $1.12, but $1. It adds up. So I went ahead and I purchased one of these. I think I only got one. I don't know if I got 2. Hope I didn't get 2, but you can see all of the different images you get in there. And these are, like I said, I really like these colors on here, so we have that. Then I bought 2 of these sheets. It's kind of like, you know, it's like this one, only it's the larger size, $1.49. I'm wondering if I could somehow put this on a journal cover. I just like the feel of it. I think that would be cool. I don't know how that would work. Wouldn't want to wrap it around the side, I don't think. But maybe like, you know, cut it here. Or maybe even use it like this as a journal cover. Make a journal this size. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. But I went ahead, like I said, picked up 2 of these. And we are almost at 25 minutes. So I'm going to try and hurry this up a bit if I can. And I'm most likely going to make 2 separate videos because I don't want to keep it too long. Is this Photo Studio Layers? Isn't this another one? Is this the same thing? Photo Studio Layers? Yeah. So I did end up getting 2 of those. Again, when I see his stuff on sale, I have to grab it because his stuff, like I said, oh. And then this pocket folio, I did grab 2 of these. And I don't think I want to take this out because I'm never going to get it back in. But you can see like an example of how he used it. You could make, well, it's one folio. So it just opens up like this. You have the pockets in there. So you have that ribbon on the outside. Again, I don't want to open it because I'll never get it back in the same way. But yeah, 2 of those for $3.99. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it there because it's been just about 25 minutes. And I don't really want to go, any longer than that. So I will look for a part 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, if you have any, suggestions for any of the products I bought or tips and tricks, please let me know. I would appreciate it. And I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend with me. If you like this video, please hit that like button as well as leave a comment in the comment section. That does help to push my video out to more people. It helps the algorithm. If you want to see more of my videos, please don't hesitate. Hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell. My channel is growing. I can see 3,000 in the future. That's my goal by the end of this calendar year. I hope to be at 3,000. I'm almost at 2,700, so please, if you're not a subscriber, help me out. Hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I think that's it. So thanks again for joining me. Look forward to a part 2. And I will see you shortly in another video. Take care and stay safe, y'all. Bye-bye.